2-0 New York. Knobloch led it off with a base hit, a sharp base hit to left field. Jeter lined hard to center, and then it appeared, take another look at the pitch right here. The changeup to O'Neill, upper tank right field for Paul. A good pitch to hit. And he hit it hard. His 14th of the year. He now has driven in 74. So both base hits have come off changeups from Snyder.
Changeups in bad locations with not real good deliveries on either one of them. Well, I tell you, you can't make many mistakes to these guys. O'Neill would not have hit a fastball in that direction. He hits the fastball the opposite way as Bernie Williams scatters him.
There are the numbers on Bernie at 356, 11, and 49. Bernie, since coming back off the DL, now 9 for 23. This is the 6th meeting of the year between these two ball clubs. The Yankees have won 4 of the first 5. There's a fastball strike. So 2 changeups and 1 single, 1 home run.
You know, the changeups hasn't been a real good pitch for the Sox this year, Hawk. Have you noticed that?
No, we just been getting our behinds kicked on it for the last, I don't know how many ball games.
It's amazing.
It's unbelievable. No, it's not amazing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's totally unbelievable. Changeup's the second best pitch in baseball, as Bernie Williams is called out, but only in certain situations.
Well, here's the Yankee lineup. Knobloch leads off at second base. Derek Jeter's at shortstop, batting second. Paul O'Neill is at right field in the 3rd spot. The middle third of Bernie Williams in center. Tino Martinez at first base, and Tim Raines in left. The bottom third, Darryl Strawberry as the DH. Scott Brocious at third, and Joe Girardi behind the plate.
Here's Tino, takes that pitch inside. Tino hitting at 268, 14 homers. He's driven in 78. Yankees hitting at 282 as a club with a very fine 3.65 ERA. They are second in the league in stolen bases with 112. And they now have hit 108 home runs. Fastball on the outside corner. So the count 2-1. Yankees with that 36-7 home record. New York also has won 10 out of the last 11 they have played against our Sox. So here's the 3-1 base hit.
And here's the White Sox defense, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Albert Bell in left field, Mike Cameron in center, Mags Ordonez plays right, Robin Ventura's at third base, Mike Caruso plays shortstop, Ray Durham stationed at second, Will Cordero at first, Robert Machado behind the plate, John Snyder on the mound. Here's John's record, 2-0, a 7.58 earned run average in 3 starts. The last one was a real bad one, which accounts for the high ERA.
Here's the left fielder Tim Raines hitting at 279, 4 homers. He has driven in 33. 38-year-old veteran. Now resides in Heathrow in Orlando, Florida. There's that pitch fouled by. Rock and his beautiful family, Virginia, Little Rock and Andre. Two runs on 3 hits for the Yankees. No runs on 1 hit for the Sox. And curveball low. And if you're just tuning in, we'll recap the Sox top of the first for you. Ray Durham hit the first pitch he saw from Andy Pettitte. Little soft ground ball to Knobloch. Caruso singled in the center. Frank was called out on strikes. Bell walked. Then Ventura hit a little soft comebacker to Pettitte, and that was it. Bottom half of this frame. Knobloch led it off with that single. Jeter lined to center. The 2-run homer by O'Neill. Strikeout of Williams. Single by Martinez. And now we have a 1-2 count to Tim Raines. .318 down the left field line, .399 in left center, 408 dead away center field. As he nails him on the outside corner. So that'll do it. But Paul O'Neill's 2-run homer is 14th of the year, and after 1 inning of play is 2-0 bad guys. Cameron and Robert Machado face the 26-year-old southpaw Andy Pettitte.
And the Yankees on defense have Raines, Williams, and O'Neill in the outfield. Brocious, Jeter, Knobloch, and Martinez are the infielders. Joe Girardi, veteran, behind the plate. Andy Pettitte on the mound.
Here's Cordero. Takes first pitch strike. Hitting at .247, 9 homers. He has driven in 33. Cordero's faced Pettitte 9 times. Now make it 10, and he's 0 for 10. So 2 quick out, and that'll bring up Mike Cameron. And a reminder, you can come to the Old Navy Grand Opening event Thursday, July 30th at Washington and State Street in Chicago. And you'll meet White Sox players Ray Durham and Mike Caruso from noon until 1:30. Fastball, no. Pettitte 5-1 lifetime against the Sox. In his career, he is 33 games over Andy with a career mark of 63 and 30. That's into center field. That's a can of corn. So very quickly, 1-2-3 for Pettitte. After an inning and a half, he leads it 2-0. Of Liberty and Manhattan. Manhattan.
The Bronx and Staten
Island 2.
Yeah.
Bottom of the second inning, 2-0. It'll be Strawberry, Brocious, and Girardi to face the 23-year-old right-hander John Snyder. Strawberry hitting at .258, 13 homers, 36 knocked in. Got the shift on. Caruso, first base out of second. So the big 6'6" outfielder, DH. Curveball goes around the plate. So the count 2-1. Yankees 71 and 25. That fastball. That evens the count at 2. Now tell me that's not Frank Ferracco or Joe Torre.
That's not Frank Ferracco.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, interchangeable.
Joe must have shaved 5 minutes ago.
As he gets him on the inside corner. So he'll grab some bench, and that's out number 1.
And this is the 3rd strikeout for John Snyder. That looked pretty good. Inside corner at the knees. Let's see if it's high enough. Yes. Strawberry doesn't think so. He says he's got high knees.
He said I'm 6'6".
Yeah.
Scott Brocious takes a pitch outside. He's got it 296, 9 homers, 58 driven in. He's been a bit of a funk lately. In his last 32 at bats, has just 5 hits. In his last 14, just 1.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's wonderful.
Tell you what, last year.
As long as you're doing it in the big leagues, you know.
Sure.
What a start he got off to. He's a big part, a big part of success of the Yankees in '98.
Yeah, he was a terrific pickup for these guys. Boy, last year he barely cracked 200 with the Oakland A's.
3 balls and a strike. Snyder out of Thousand Oaks, California, coming in. He has now thrown 5 home runs in his this his fourth start. He walks Brocious.
25. No Geronimo.
Best starts this century after 96 ball games.
Those Pirates were tough, huh?
Oh man, they have some good balance.
Yeah.
How about the Giants in
12? They were good. They were very competitive. I tell you, they came out every day with their game faces on.
They did.
Yeah.
Played hard. Whew. Joe Girardi. Joe at 252, 3 homers, 22 driven in, takes fastball strike. Jorge Posada, the other Yankee catcher, and he's put some numbers up on the board. Yankees just don't have any weak spots. Well, they do have some weak spots.
They do? Where?
Yeah, defensively. In left field. They got Raines out there tonight, who's not a good outfielder. Strawberry is not a good outfielder.
Right.
Bernie Williams is outstanding. Paul O'Neill is good.
Oh, Curtis is okay.
Chad Curtis is very good, but he's not out there.
Well, not tonight. He's been, though.
That's what I said. They got a weakness tonight. That's when you got to jump on them, man, when they got a weakness.
What, hit everything to left field?
Yeah.
Rock might surprise you occasionally. He still has that good speed. But you're right, he's not a great outfielder.
There goes the runner. They should get him. They get him.
Hello.
So Brocious is gunned down by Machado. And that's out number 2.
Well, the Yankees much more aggressive this year, hitting and running, stealing with right up there at the top of the league lead, just behind Toronto in that category. You see Brocious did not get a real good jump, but he's planning on Girardi putting that ball into play.
Now you can see the bad throw, even they still had time to come down and put the leather on him. So 2-1 the count. And if you're looking for a tasty way to catch a Sox game, buy a medium or large pizza from Pizza Hut and receive a voucher for a free Sox ticket. As here's a ground ball, we'll be back to that and tell you because there's more. Caruso guns him out, and that'll do it. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning, 2-0 Yankees. Peruse our Southwest Airlines tail of the tape. 2-run homer by that guy right there, Paul O'Neill. His 14th of the season. Upper deck shot in the bottom of the 1st. And that's been it. And before we show you our picks to click, you at home select yours as Robert Machado will lead it off. And now getting back to this deal about Pizza Hut. Tasty way to catch a ball game. Buy a medium or large pizza from Pizza Hut and receive a voucher for a free ticket to a Sox game. Now, if you pay with your Discover card, you'll receive another free ticket voucher. That's awesome, Wimpy.
Yes, it is.
Get in the game, Wimpy. Eat a pizza and catch a game, but only at Pizza Hut.
I think I will.
First pitch down low. Robert 1 for 5 since being called up. Andy Pettitte now makes his home in Deer Park, Texas. Pours that strike over. 12-6 this year with a 3.76 ERA. He's a horse. I like Pettitte because he'll take the baseball.
Yes, he will. 63-30 in his major league career.
It's tough foul. So the count 1-2.
Andy Pettitte looks like a young Ralph Branca. Real young Ralph.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yes, Bobby Valentine. He'll tell you. That's his father-in-law. Rafe.
On the inside corner, Machado knew it. So that's out number 1, strikeout number 2 for Pettitte. Right now, let's check out our picks to click. This evening, Fillmore, Skip Ellison, our director, and the crew went with Ray Durham. Susan Evans, for all the ladies out there, went with Ordonez. Susan, of course, the first half winner. Wimpy went with Robert Machado. We're going to go with, Sarah and Andy Evans and myself are going to go with Robin Ventura. There's a strike to Durham. That's outside, and of course, for winning that first half championship, the Sterling Plumbing customized toilet will be presented to Susan Evans. First time a woman's ever won that, you know.
Yay.
It's outside. 2-1. Well, I, for one, did not particularly care to be beaten by a lady in the first half picks to click. But we got scalded.
Yeah, right.
3-1. So now, congratulations.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done yet. High and deep into left field. Get out of here. Two gone.
What, do you have any mints?
Shortstop, Mike Caruso.
And it'll bring up Mike Caruso. Had a single in the center field. And let's check out our ComEd Power Profile. There you see it. Last 10 games, 310. 3 doubles, 8 ribbies, 6 runs, and 42 at bats. Our ComEd Power Profile. First ball hunting into left center. Bernie Williams. That's quick. 7 in a row retired by Pettitte. After 2.5, he leads it 2-0. First pitch to Chuck Knobloch, leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning, taken for a strike. Knobloch got a high straight change, laced it into left field before scoring ahead of Paul O'Neill's 2-run homer. Outfield around to the right. Ate him up right there. Good pitch. John Snyder, so we mentioned, making his 4th start, and this is 5th appearance. John has shown us, even though he's been 2 of his 5 appearances, or check the 2 of his first 4, hit hard. That ball into right field. Maggs, back. He's there. Not a whole bunch of room out there in right field here at Yankee Stadium.
Well, Maggs gets a good beat on it right here. Right field, very shallow, just 314 down the line. You can get some cheap home runs here. It looked like Knobloch just made contact behind him. If he makes contact out front, that ball's got to go out of here. Well, he didn't hit it on the bad part of the bat.
So here's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Jeter on an 8-game hitting streak, line hard to Cameron in right center field. That's low. 2-0 the count. Getting ready to say, Snyder's impressed us with not being afraid of the bat. But he has got the pitch inside like everybody else. And the count 3-0. There's one. Come back and get him. John, 6'3", 185 pounds. As that's ball 4. Second walk issued by Snyder. And that'll bring up the 35-year-old veteran right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Cranked out his 14th homer in the first. And poof, if you missed it. There's a high straight change.
There was never any doubt about that. You know, O'Neill is one of those hitters. He'll pull the off-speed stuff, and he'll take the fastball basically in that left center field area. He won't hit it much to the right of center.
Looks at strike one. He's just a smart hitter. He takes what the pitchers give him, and then you get one or two pitch pitchers out there, and he will be more selective. And he can turn a 95-mile-an-hour fastball around if, in fact, that's the guy's premier pitch and doesn't have anything else to go along with it. That's high off the plate, 1-1 the count. O'Neill, one of the more unusual cocking actions. Uses his feet to load up. And there you get a good shot. He's ding-toed all the way. Snyder on top, 1-2. Bernie Williams on deck. O'Neill, who spent first part of his career over in the National League, coming over here. He has a .318 lifetime average while he's been in the Yankee uniform, and that's good.
Now, what does he have? 3 or 4 or 5 consecutive 300 years? Well, this will be the 5th.
Jeter, 19 stolen bases in 23 attempts. I mentioned Knobloch with 23. O'Neill's 12 for 13. 54 stolen bases they've got in the first 3. 66 stolen bases they have in the first 4 hitters.
That's good. Yeah, O'Neill, this will be his 6th consecutive 300 year with the Yankees.
Curveball. So a full count to the veteran. Yeah, that .318 batting average he has ranks 5th on the all-time Yankee list, behind Ruth, Gehrig, Combs, and DiMaggio.
Those guys were good.
There goes Jeter, and that fastball upper tank left side. Pretty good crowd on hand. Yankees averaging 35,340. And still a whole bunch of conversation, a whole bunch of talk about moving this ball club out of the Bronx down to Jersey.
What do you think? Should they?
Yeah. Here's the payoff. Ate him up on the fist. Fastball. Caruso. And that's out number 2. And a reminder, come watch the Sox take on the Angels on Friday, August 7th at 7:05, and you'll take home baseball cards featuring Sox players courtesy of Lemon Chill. That's Friday, August 7th at 7:05. For tickets, down 312-831. 1 Sox. Here's Bernie Williams. Bernie called out on strikes his first trip. Takes ball 1. Bernie, who was on that DL because of a sprained right knee. There's a strike on the inside corner. Bernie, who was hitting at .353 when he went on the deal, comes back and he's now 9 for 24. Hitting at .355. It's going to be interesting to see just what the Yankees decide to do with Bernie Williams over the winter or prior to that. And it's going to be interesting to see if, in fact, Bernie's perception of wanting to play with a winning ball club supersedes that of trying to get every dollar.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to get a lot of money here.
That's upper tank. Bernie Williams is a nice young man. There's been a lot of conversation, speculation that he will be leaving here going to the Diamondbacks. But again, that is speculation and conversation. A lot of that originates here in the Big Apple.
I mean, they start rumors here.
Once or twice a year, yeah. That will happen.
Boy. It's not like New Yorkers.
He can do it all. I think he is, if you take everything all into consideration, all the factors involved, I think he's the most underrated player in the league.
He's a terrific player, no question.
Curveball just did get a little bitty piece of it. So the count hangs at 1-2 with 2 out here in the bottom of the third. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Pinstripers. No runs, just 1 hit and no errors for the good guys. Beautiful day here in New York. Yesterday was a little cloudy, a little bit of a drizzle every now and then. Still very pleasant the temperature. That fastball. If he gets it in, he saws him off. Terrifically balanced ball club. A lot of depth, a lot of pitching, a lot of bullpen. As that's a pitch right there that Snyder has shown us he has a whole bunch of trouble getting over. The curveball. He's got a good curveball. He's got a downer. But it's just like a fastball. I don't care if you're throwing 100 miles an hour if you can't get it over. It's not any good.
Yeah.
If you can't get the curveball over, even though you have a good one, it's not any good. I think until he starts getting that curveball over. As there's a chopper. Durham over to Cordero. And that'll do it. Nothing across. We'll go to the fourth. 2-0. Bronx Bomber. He's 6'5", 225 pounds. Making his 22nd start of the season. This is his second against the Sox. He had a no decision back on May 26th at Comiskey Park. 0-1 the count to the Big Hurt. And you see he was called out. Pitch he thought was inside. They're going to go back in there. Ball hit hard. Brosius cannot make the play. Should have been a piece of cake for Scott Brosius. Ball was hit hard, but I think he thought it was scalded.
Yeah, it sounded funny coming off the bat, like almost like it was cracked. Frank is so strong, though. Watch it right here. Didn't get that cutter inside, and yeah, he just booted it. Well, he has been fielding great all season long, too. I mean,
So the leadoff man aboard.
He'll make some unbelievable plays for you. Very athletic.
Here's Albert. Albert walked in the first. He's 10 for 27 lifetime against Pettitte. And of those 10 hits, 9 of them have stayed in the park. Takes that pitch high and wide. Albert, those 30 homers, 90 knocked in. Sox coming off that split against the Blue Jays at Skydome. They got Pat Henkin, and the Rocket got them. Oh, yeah. Albert in good shape, 2-0.
That's good. 13 homers this month. It's tied with Dick Allen, July of '72, for the highest monthly total in franchise history. Might as well break it right here.
It's 3-0. All right, you're down 2-0 here at the top of the fourth. Frank at first, leading off the inning. Got Ventura on deck, a left-handed hitter. 3-0 the count. What are you going to do?
He's going to hit for me.
Me too. If you had somebody red hot behind him, it might be a little bit of a different story.
Ooh, get out of here.
Pops it up right side. O'Neill giving chase. He is there, and that is not what you would call a good 3-0 hack.
Nah, you want to, if he's going to hit it like that, you want it in that pull zone.
And right now, let's check out our Aflac trivia question. Who was the last band to play two successive sold-out shows at Yankee Stadium? How about the Beatles?
The Beatles.
To the Rolling Stones.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Here's Robin. Takes ball one. Robin hit that little comebacker to Pettitte to end the first inning. I love Hootie and the Blowfish.
They're very good. How about Lawrence Swelk?
Huey Newton. I love Huey Newton. Neil Don.
Guy Lombardo.
Where do we come up with that one? Got to be out of left field, you know.
Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey.
Got to be out of left field. One out. And the 1-1 pitch. Good eye. Outfield. They are about straight up, and they are spread out. Raines in left. Williams in center. O'Neill in right. Yankees around the horn. Brosius at third. Jeter at short. Knobloch at second. Tino Martinez at first in the battery of Joe Girardi and Andy Pettitte. Now things are even better at 3-1. Here it is. There's a shot base hit right back through the middle. Big Frank now makes a little bit of a turn. He will hold at second. So with one out, Sox have two aboard, and here comes Mags Ordonez.
And right there, Robin got a favorable count at 3-1 and ripped that pitch right back up the middle. Another look. Pettitte challenging him inside with the fastball. And Robin, short and quick, just drops the head of the bat on that ball. Contact out front.
Mags also hit a comebacker to Pettitte. Takes that pitch. Misses. And the count 1-0. Mags in batting practice hit one about 7 or 8 rows up in that upper deck out there in left field. That's a nice little poke.
That's long.
Ball hit hard. Yes. By Jeter. Here comes Frank. He will score. Robin into third. It's a 2-1 ball game, and Jeter really upset with himself. I don't think he got a real good jump on that. So the unearned run crosses the plate.
Well, that ball was hit real hard. It looked like Pettitte tried to throw him. Yeah, it was a curveball up out over the plate, and Mags rips it. Well, Jeter, you know, he expects excellence. He's a great defensive player. Even the ball was hit real hard, diving just off the tip of his glove.
He got there. That ball went over his thumb.
Yeah.
That's what upset him right there so much, was a ball. He got his glove to the ball and just didn't get it in the right position.
Yeah.
So here's Cordero.
Uh-oh. Jeez.
Now, somebody's got to let him know that Andy Pettitte, for 2 out of the last 3 years, has led the big leagues in pickoffs, and for the last 4 years has led the American League in pickoffs, and he's leading them this year as well.
Yeah, he's the best. If you're not going to steal, you just better stand right there, real close.
Just like he is right now.
Yeah. Leaders are Kenny Rogers has 8.
Oh, Rogers moved ahead of him.
Wow. Pettitte, Thompson, Johns.
Two 2-0 the count. Two runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. A run on 3 hits and no errors for the Sox. That ball hit hard into center field. Bernie Williams will not get that. Ordonez rounds second. He will move into third as Ventura scores, and this game is tied at 2. Ball was warped by Cordero.
Like he hit a knuckleball out there or something. That thing was just diving away from Bernie Williams.
Mike Cameron.
So Cordero drives home a run. That's his 34th RBI of the season. Look at this fastball out over the plate. That's where he's been getting hurt. The 2 RBIs, a curveball out over the plate to Ordonez, and then the fastball down and away. Pettitte is much more effective pitching inside. That hard slider of his, or cutter, is just really devastating to right-handed hitters, and that's when he has won most of his ball games, by consistently throwing that pitch in on the hands.
So the Sox playing a little first and third here with Andy Pettitte. Now Mike Cameron going to have a little chit chat with Wallace Johnson at third.
And you know, we have Sox fans here, Hawk. Brian, Kelly, Marjorie, and Michelle Beal, who drove all the way to New York from Whiting, Indiana, to be here tonight. Isn't that great?
Yes.
Met him earlier.
So here's Mikey. Slide to his counterpart, Bernie Williams. Breaking ball high. Got Ordonez at third and Cordero at first with just 1 out. Back to 95. Pettitte led the American League with 12 pickoffs. 96. He led the big leagues with 11. 97. He led the big leagues with 14. Wow.
48 pitches so far tonight. 26 strikes.
Uh-oh. No. Jeter very quickly to knob block. No, they can't do it. So Ordonez scores, and the Sox jump on top by 1.
Not a real good feed here by Jeter to the knob block, who had to reach for it. And that eliminated any chance of throwing out the speedy Cameron. Ordonez scores. That's good.
Robert Machado stands in. He was caught looking. He goes up there cutting and slashing, which is what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, the one thing about Pettitte, you suggested this too, especially a guy who has that good cutter or hard slider in. If you're a right-handed hitter, you back off the plate and try and take that pitch away from him. Try and shoot him out in the right center field, because he can just be devastating inside.
Yeah, if you don't like to pitch in there, you better back off.
Yeah.
If you like it in there, then jump on top of the plate.
Yeah.
And try to hook him. Not too many right-handers are going to have a whole bunch of success against him, in my opinion, that way.
No, because if he gets it in there and you hit it hard, it's going to be in that other dugout.
Pull a string right there, had him well out in front. And the count 0-2. Baltimore leading Seattle 3-2. That's in the 4th inning at Camden Yards. No score in the 3rd at Minnesota, the Rangers. The 0-2 pitch. Just did get a little bit of it. Mets beat the Cubs in a doubleheader 5-0 and 7-3 at Wrigley, Philadelphia. Beat the Fish 6-4. Atlanta shutting out Pittsburgh 3-0. That's in the 7th at Three Rivers. Well, I tell you, that's tough to do what the Mets have done. Win 2 doubleheaders in less than a week. That's very, very difficult to do.
Oh, yeah.
As he strikes out Machado. But the Sox do some damage. Coming up with a 3 spot, we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. They lead it by 1.
Wow, that was almost as good as a Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher into fans.
Regular lenses show reflections. Now at Lens Crafters, I have new lenses called Invisibles. They reduce reflections up to 90%. Wow. Only Lens Crafters can make Invisibles in almost any pair in about an hour.
New Invisibles, only at Lens Crafters.
Top of the 4th inning, taking the lead. For the Pinstripes, it'll be Tino Martinez, Tim Raines, and Darryl Strawberry to face young John Snyder. Tino takes strike 1. Tailing fastball. He turned it over. When we talk about turning it over, when he stays on top, gets those fingers, the right-handed pitcher. Coming down inside the ball, it turns it over as that ball hit hard. Cordero sucks it up. He'll take it himself. And when you do that and you're using the 2-seamer, then you're going to get some sinking action. And right now, let's check out our Aflac Trivia question and answer. A blast from the past. Who was the last band to play 2 successive sold-out shows at Yankee Stadium? Pink Floyd.
Gee, that's
Pink,
great.
you could have got me on that one, man. I'll tell you. As Tim Raines takes a strike. Rock caught looking. There again, the curveball missing. But you got to rate Snyder's pitches. You got to rate best pitch, fastball. Second best pitches is fastball. Third best pitches is fastball. He's got to show these guys. One reason he's been able to get by a couple times that he has out there is because we mentioned he appears not to be afraid of the bat, and that's such a huge asset. He will pitch inside.
Well, if you use that fastball correctly, you know, you throw the 4-seamer and the 2-seamer, there's a changeup off the end of the bat.
Cameron.
Hello. He got him out front just enough to keep that in the ballpark. But you know, when you're talking about a sinking fastball, I mean, that's a real good pitch to righties and lefties as well. But you got to have movement. You can't sit up there and try and throw 90, 91 miles an hour by these major league hitters, especially the New York Yankees. You got to have some movement.
Not unless you got pinpoint control. You got pinpoint control.
Yeah, but you got to hit a gnat every pitch then.
Every pitch. Not too many guys are going to do that. Strawberry. He was called out on strikes. Just off the inside corner. And a reminder, calling all dog owners, bring your dogs to Comiskey Park for Dog Day on Saturday, August 15th, when the Sox take on the Mariners. And you can dress your canines for the costume contest. As we give you a little background music, then you can show them off during the pregame parade. Don't forget, it's a special 12:15 afternoon start time. So to register your dog, call 312-674-1000, extension 5248 now, because space is limited. 3-1 the count to Darryl Strawberry.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
I love Dog Day at Comiskey Park.
It's a wonderful day. I love those costumes.
You gonna bring the cats or am I?
Don't say that, man.
There's the strike. I'll bring Roxy.
Yeah. That'd be great.
I know.
Roxy would be perfect.
I know. Uh-oh. It's a 3-3 tie.
Change up.
Number 14 for Strawberry. He has knocked in 37.
And he was not fooled at all by that 3-2 changeup.
I like the 3-2 change. I like that concept of the strong left-handed hitter. But as Brosius takes ball one, he hadn't thrown that many changes outside the first inning. Knobloch got him on a base hit. O'Neill got him on a 2-run homer. Martinez got him on a 3-2 fastball. And now the changeup to Strawberry.
Well,
the hitters will let you know when you have a good changeup.
Yeah, well, he hadn't showed us a good changeup. Darryl Strawberry's got a lot of whooping, cocking action right there. That's right in his wheelhouse. I'd rather see an inside fastball to him, not to second guess the fact, but you're better equipped to go after Strawberry with hard stuff inside.
There's a ground ball. Caruso right over the top. But the home run by Strawberry will go to the fifth, tied at 3. Talking with his young rookie right-hander John Snyder in between innings. And Snyder's going to show him right there the changeup instead of turning it over. You want to work on that changeup there, John, down in the bullpen.
Not at Yankee Stadium against strong left-handed hitters. No,
not, you know, unless you've got an outstanding changeup.
Yeah.
Unless you get an outstanding and changeup, he does not have a good changeup at this point.
No. Well, I'd like to see him.
That's one reason I'm so enthused about the potential of John Snyder. He's doing it basically being a one-pitch pitcher, the fastball. He can't get a curveball over. So if you're sitting over there hitting off John Snyder, Wimpy, what are you going to say to yourself?
I'm going to look for his fastball.
That's it. If he gets 3 curveballs over, you've got to be the unluckiest hitter in the whole game.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one reason I think he's got a chance to be a real, because he does have a good curveball. He just can't get it over yet. 2-1 the count to Durham.
Oh, and you like his approach, his demeanor on the mound. Everything is real good on John.
He is grounded to second, fly deep to left. Knobloch's going to get him again. So a bad throw right there by Knobloch. Pulls Tino off, and he still gets Durham.
Boy, Saxey's got that position so screwed up, nobody can play it anymore.
Tell you, if Ray is busting his butt going down the line,
That's
he
right.
might beat the play.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they tell us that Chuck Knobloch has really been having some difficulty throwing the baseball.
So here's Caruso. He's 1 for 2. There's a bunt. Brosius, bare hands. Can't make the play, but what an effort by Brosius. Wow. They had to figure right there. If Pettitte couldn't make it, it wasn't going to get done. So Mike, he's 2 for 3. Another infield hit, another infield bunt.
That's right, leading the world in that category. You see, Mike, instead of taking it with him, just kind of pushes it down that third baseline. Now, Brosius is an athlete. Boy, he's got to make sure that when you catch it, that left foot is forward, then one step and bang. He did everything he could, and he's going to get most of the guys in this league.
Big Frank 0 for 2, a strikeout, and he reached on an arrow. So he scored a run. Bottom of the 5th inning at Fenway, Toronto leading the Red Sox 10-0. Avery started for the Carmines against Guzman. Ed Sprague, number 17. Jose Canseco, hit number 28. Tony Phillips, number 1. 10-0 Blue Jays after 4.5 at Fenway. Cleveland shutting out the Tigers 1-0 after 5. That's Justin Thompson against Dave Burba. A ball is striking out here in the top of the 5th to the Big Hurt. Boy, that ball in batting practice is really jumping. I don't recall ever seeing a day where it jumped more than it was. There were some ungodly shots hit out of here. Everywhere.
In the warm weather, it usually does jump pretty good here.
There's a shot, base hit right back through the middle. Caruso now slides down, and now he's going to try to go into third. There's a throw, and they get him. No, they don't. They miss him.
Oh, man.
Brosius could not hang on to the baseball. Sox catch a huge break right there.
Wow, I guess. And once again, he gets hurt out over the plate. Andy Pettitte, most of the damage by the Sox hitters have been on pitches out over the plate. You see the throw in a second. Now Knobloch makes a good throw. Jeez, how did he lose that ball? Oh, he never even had it right there. Wow.
So they're going to put Albert on intentionally. Well, the whole thing was set up. If Mike just continues on, Bernie Williams is not going to throw him out at third base originally. Tried to stop, slid, and then Bernie makes a high throw into Knobloch. He should have been a gone goose at third.
Oh, yeah.
So with one out, Sox got the sacks packed. And here comes Robin. Robin 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Robin, 9 grand slams in his career. That's good. As he looks at that first pitch up high. Caruso at third, Thomas at second, Bell at first. That pitch misses. Now he's really in good shape at 2-0. 2-0-3-1 are the best 2 counts a hitter can be situated in baseball when you got the bases loaded. Pick and choose, pick and choose. Just hits the inside edge of the inside corner, I guess, on that one. So the count 2-1. That's inside. So he's had them both, the 2-0 and now the 3-1. Turn him around. 23. Be a hero. Full count.
Real close.
I don't think so.
Well,
here's the payoff. So as Ventura battles him, let's pause for our station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN, Chicago.
Well, with Tom Patroy, Ken Harrelson from Yankee Stadium, first of a 3-game set, 1 out, bases loaded, and once again the 3-2 pitch. Big 3-1 pitch prior to getting to 3-2.
Like he took something off of this pitch. Down and in.
Well, he called it on the 3-1 count. Robin thinking if he's going to call it there, I better get after it again. As Ordonez takes strike 1, Mags 1 for 2, an RBI, and a run scored. Oh, and 2 the count. Yes, he did. Pettitte strikes out Ventura. Ordonez pitches out of it. We are halfway home, tied at 3. We'll lead off the bottom of the 5th inning in this 3-3 tie. Sox with a golden opportunity. Sox packed 1 out. And Pettitte rings up Ventura. Ordonez to get out of it. Girardi 0 for 1, granted out to Caruso. That's off the end of the bat into center field. Cameron comes on. He's there. And makes a nice recovery. He did not get a good jump on that.
I'm sure Mike thought that ball was crushed off the bat. Well, he did. He took a step backwards, and then he came on strong, though. Make a nice catch and taking it away from Joe Girardi.
Here's the leadoff hitter, Chuck Knobloch. Single scored in the first. It's just a pop-up deep into the right field corner. Curveball jumps up off Machado. Gets Knobloch in the face. It was just very, very soft.
Gee, I don't know. Anytime you get hit in the face with a ball, it doesn't feel real good.
No, but as I said, it was a very soft hit. Still hurts. They're getting smoked. There's a fastball strike. 1-1 the count. The 29-year-old second sacker out of Houston. Outfield playing him around to the right. There's a big gap in left center. Good fastball upstairs. He can get on top. The wind there is blowing from left to right. Yankees 2 in the first on Paul O'Neill's 14th homer. Sox with 3 runs in the top of the 4th. And Strawberry tied it with his 14th homer in the bottom of the 4th. That fastball. Ball hit hard. Takes a bad hop. That'll be a base hit, as now Albert really makes a good play to get to that ball in a hurry. Ooh, that could have been very dangerous right there.
Well, you get a better view of it from the side. Right there, he gets in front of that ball. That may have taken out a few teeth.
Here's Derek Jeter. Jeter has flied to center, and he has walked. Once again, they move around to the right. Big gap in left between Bell and Cameron. Knobloch 23 for 32 in stolen bases. Jeter takes a center cut right there. There you see Snyder, 83 pitches, couple of walks, 3 strikeouts. As Jeter checking down with Willie Randolph, who went through his sequence of signs at third base. Junior Jose Cardinal, the coach at first. Pitching matchups tomorrow afternoon. We'll have that game for you right here with WGN Sports. It'll be Mike Soroka against Hideki Arabu. They have switched the rotations here. It was originally Wells and then Arabu. Now it is Arabu and then Wells on Sunday. Lays off that one. And on Sunday against Wells, it'll be Jamie Navarro. But tomorrow, 3 p.m. Chicago time, right here over WGN Sports, Mike Soroka against Hideki Arabu. Just a little short lead. Knobloch had that time. Knobloch 62 stolen bases last year as a pitch out. So now advantage goes to Derek Jeter with a 2-1 count. Paul O'Neill on deck. Knobloch coming into the season 276 stolen bases. Make it 299 career. Ate him up right there. Nice return pitch after the 1-1 pitch out. So Snyder gets back even at 2.
Ooh.
Got him on the outside corner. He'll grab some bench. A beauty by Snyder. 2 gone.
Not many guys are going to hit this one. A fastball right at the knees outside corner. Watch Machado's glove. He just paints him. Man, that's nasty. Whew.
So here's the dangerous Paul O'Neill. A 2-run homer in the first. He popped up to Caruso in the third. I mentioned O'Neill now with 14 homers. He has driven in 74. It's outside. Now Machado wants to talk to him. He's got a dangerous man and a great count for the hitter. And while they have a little chit-chat, a reminder, the White Sox take on the Angels Saturday, August 8th at 6:05. And you can come to Comiskey Park early to see the ball game, then stay late to enjoy a post-game fireworks show, courtesy of all the good folks at Old Navy. So for tickets, just dial 312-831-1 Sox. That's Saturday, August 8th, 6:05. Sox and the Angels, and then a beautiful post-game fireworks show brought to you by Old Navy. Strike on the outside corner. O'Neill, who made his major league debut back in 1985. First full year was in 88. Another fastball. Now that 2-run homer in the first inning in the upper deck here at Yankee Stadium was on a changeup, up, out over the plate.
I'd like to see him bust him inside once again like he did last time.
Twice. He got him 2-2. Missed with the first one, come back with another one. Ground ball, 2-hopper. Ventura looks to second, nobody there, over to Cordero. And that'll do it. So nothing across. We'll go to the 6th. Still tied at 3.
Yankee Stadium. Well, look at the Big Apple. Many a guy has faded when they tried to take a big bite out of that place. We go now to the 6th inning in a 3-3 tie. Sox have out hit the Yankees 6-5. The Yanks with the only 2 errors of the ball game. Here's Will Cordero. He rips one into left field over the head of Brocious. He's going to go for 2 now. The throw by Chad Curtis, who just came into the ball game. So that'll be a double for Cordero. Will now 2 for 3 with an RBI.
That base hit back in the 4th inning was his first ever in 11 at-bats off Andy Pettitte. But right here, there you see Curtis comes over. The ball just jumps up, hits him in the heel. He comes up with it cleanly. Cordero is not going to go into second.
So Mike Cameron's job is to get him over to third base for the next guy, who happens to be Robert Machado. Check swing on the curveball. Did he go? Yes.
Oh, man. No, he didn't.
Whew.
He didn't come close.
Oh, I don't think so.
No. It's not getaway day, is it?
No. I think we just got here. And he tries to pound him inside with a cut fastball. That misses 1-1. Outfield swung around the right. Big gap in left center between Curtis and Bernie Williams. Cordero, the runner at second. 7 hits for the Sox, now 5 for the Yankees. Hits this one high to left field. Curtis is there. Didn't quite get it. It was off the end of the bat. He gets it back into the infield quickly. So no advance.
Chad Curtis.
And the Hawk and Whippy off golf outing returns to Seven Bridges Golf Course in Woodridge, Illinois on Thursday, August 13th. You can hit the links with us and White Sox players, coaches, broadcasters, and other Chicago celebrities. Proceeds benefit Chicago White Sox charities. Space is limited, so call 312-674-5391 now to make your reservation. And it will be great the 13th of August at Seven Bridges. Roger Warren, Don Ferrari, they've got that course in great shape for us. Machado tries the bunt, and that's foul. Robert, he's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Trying to catch Brocious back over there at third. Top of the 6th, we're still tied at 3. Pettitte pitched out of a jam. Bases loaded. We're stranded by the White Sox last inning. Changed up on him, and he's way out in front, 0-2. I want to send out a very happy 28th wedding anniversary to my sister Marilyn and brother-in-law Pat McDaniel, in lieu of an expensive gift, of course. The 0-2 off the end of the bat. Martinez will take it himself, and there's 2 gone with Cordero in the third. And also one of our favorites, Bubba the Hawk McDaniel, my nephew, Hawks namesake, leading his team to victory today in the tournament in Rockford, Illinois. So those guys, if they win, they'll be playing in Puerto Rico with 1 more victory. How about that?
Bubba pitching?
Oh, yeah.
They got a shot.
That's right. Here's Ray Durham. Fastball misses away from Andy Pettitte. Ray's 0 for 3. A couple of ground outs to second, and he has flied to left. Took something off that one. That one misses 2-0. Sox have stranded 6 base runners so far in this ball game. Yankees 3. Misses the outside corner, so Durham in front.
Turn him loose.
3-0, yeah. Mike Caruso on deck. Mike's 2 for 3 tonight. Ray batting at .286 with 11 homers, 38 RBIs as he stands at home plate. 3-0. Fastball strike on the inside corner.
Andy Pettitte has got a terrific motion.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very deceptive in his motion. He gives a lot of hitters a lot of problems. Even when he makes a bad pitch, gets away with a lot of them because of the deceptiveness of his motion.
There's a shot. That's fair. Should be extra bases for Durham. Cordero scores, and Ray scoots in the second with a double. Sox lead at 4-3.
3-1 fastball right there, up and over the plate, and Ray did not miss it. No deception in the count.
Shortstop, Mike Caruso.
Here it is, 3-1. Look at the location. Boy, that is center cut. Right down 35th and Shields. Right down Michigan Avenue.
Yeah, all the above.
Right down Illinois Avenue.
And Pettitte, every hit he's given up today has been on a pitch out over the plate. Caruso takes a strike on the outside corner. Mike hitting at .314 with that 2 for 3 night going for him.
Although he's only walked one Sox hitter, this is actually the worst location we have seen him spot the ball. I can recall.
Yeah.
He never has missed out over the plate against us like this.
No, when he's missed inside. Oh, he was struggling there for a while, but he's won 6 of his last 7 decisions. And he's 5-1 against the White Sox with a .272 career earned run average. They're shading Caruso the opposite way in the outfield. Durham getting his lead at second as he pours that fastball over the inside part. 1-2. What, did Joe go in and shave between innings?
For Frank.
Oh yeah, Joe
Rocco.
Frank. Yeah.
Mongoose.
One-two liner. Brocious has it. Didn't hit it real hard. Sox do get on the board. The RBI double by Durham with 2 out, and after 5.5, it's 4-3 White Sox. Stall odds. Wow.
What a terrific guy.
Yeah, you always talk about him. Never had the pleasure of meeting him.
One of the best guys, Wimpy. You know, when I was a rookie, I came in here at Yankee Stadium, and I was having so much trouble I couldn't hit the ground, man. That's the kind of slump I was in. I was playing first base. Maris gets on first base, and so he says, that pitch chop foul. He says, Hawk, how are you? And I go, good, Mr. Maris. You know. He says, what are you doing after the game? Mickey had talked to him about it, and I said nothing. He said, I'll meet you in the runway. I said, fine. So sure enough, after the game was over, he took me out to dinner. You know, back in those days, we was only getting $10 a day meal money. Took me out to dinner, and I'll tell you what, we had about a 3-hour conversation about baseball and how tough it is to break in the big leagues and everything else. I'll never forget Roger. I'll tell you, he was just a wonderful human being. Wow. He didn't have to do that. I was just a rank rookie, you know. But Mickey and I had played a lot of golf prior to that, and I think Mickey had talked to him, and that's when he just took it upon himself to say, let's go out and talk a little baseball. That used to be very, very commonplace where even opposing teams, the Stars, you know, they would, with certain guys, they would take them out after the game, and they would talk baseball. Talk baseball. Kaline was like that. Brooks Robinson was like that. You had a lot of wonderful, wonderful. Colavito.
That's a great story. Ooh, just misses to Bernie Williams. Just a bit low. Fastball. Bernie's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out tonight. Sox lead at 4-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-8-0 for the good guys. 3-5-2 for the Yanks. Hook.
Yes, he did.
Yes. Hello. If Cameron went, Williams
That's
went.
exactly right. Got to be. And we talked about Snyder's curveball. Even though he can't get it over, Bernie just could not lay off that. You can see it go straight down. Once John Snyder starts to be able to locate and grab a strike with that curveball, that's when he's got a chance to go ahead and open the door and start progressing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to make everything that much better. There's a strike with a fastball inside part to Tino.
So even going to make his changeup better.
Sure. I think if he just took a little bit off of that curveball, looks like he had a little bit more command with it. Turns that one over, misses outside. 2-0. Wait a second. Would that first pitch a strike? Fouls that one off to the left. They've got 2 and 1 up on the board right now. Brian Ward and Bobby Howry. Double-barreled activity. Brian, the side-burned left-hander, and Bobby Howry, the clean-cut right-hander. I tell you, Bobby Howry could pass to my nephew Pete.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. There's Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going a little.
Especially from that angle.
Oh, yeah. High to right field. Get foul. Lord. Thank you. Doesn't take much.
Not at all.
Gosh.
Not at all. A couple beers and you can tinkle out of there, well, I'll tell you.
Well, he got it in there just deep enough where Tino couldn't keep it fair. That one's away. Slashes that one foul left side. Chad Curtis is on deck.
Well, the Yankees have always had success when they have had good left-handed hitting.
Yep.
Always.
Now you look back at those teams with Chris Chambliss, Nettles.
Yeah.
Pat Regeru.
Yeah, Mercer and those guys.
Oh, yeah, Bobby Mercer, sure.
They've always had success with when they've had good left-handed hitters.
There's that curveball. Hit hard, foul right side.
And even prior to that, when they had the great Yankee teams, I know when I first came into the league in 63 and 64, the Yankees were outstanding. Their decline really started in about 65 when they had the tough times there for a while.
Yeah. That's the right spot of the field to get him to hit it. Dead central as Mike Cameron will take care of Tino Martinez.
And one of the big reasons for the decline was the fact they didn't have any left-handed hitting.
Chad Curtis.
Weren't they getting a bit old, though?
Yeah.
They're real old.
There's Bobby. He could hit.
Yeah.
Bobby could hit. Number 2. He was a money player.
Yeah. Do you know Bobby told me that he never ran when he was playing baseball? He just ran the New York Marathon.
Is he getting senile?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't know where he is now.
He just ran in the marathon.
Yeah. The New York Marathon.
I'm going to have to talk with Kay about him. Kay is a beautiful wife. Something. You got to get him on another diet, Kay.
Well, he's in great shape.
Oh, he looks terrific.
Yeah, Bobby working over there with Tommy John. Former Yankee, Dodger, White Sox, Indian,
TJ.
TJ. Yep.
Tommy originally in the Indian organization.
Can't get that one. The only thing bad about that booth is Julio Costabile. There he is. You know, sometimes.
Don't say it.
I won't.
Don't you say it. Been here for 71 years.
Is that right? He saw every homer that Babe hit.
He looks looks like it, man.
It's 3-2, 2 out. Darryl Strawberry on deck. He homered his last time up. Come on, John, get this guy. Oh boy. That's ball 4. Third walk issued by John Snyder. And Darryl Strawberry, who was called out on strikes on an inside fastball and then homered off a changeup. As Jerry Manuel's not going to go out there to chat. He's going to go make a move. Brian Ward, the left-hander, is going to come in.
I like the move.
Yeah.
I like the move. I like it for two reasons. First of all, not for the sake of winning a ball game, but for the sake of that youngster right there.
Yeah.
He really didn't have but one pitch tonight, the fastball. He busted his behind. He battled him all night. And he's got a chance to lead here with a lead. He's not going to lose the game if, in fact, something goes wrong here. Plus, you got now a chance to win a ball game.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. There is a break in the action. We'll be back with Brian Ward's numbers right after this. In 2/3, he departs with a 4-3 lead. Runner at first base. 2 out, and Darryl Strawberry is going to face Brian Ward. Jim Parquet, Greg Norton.
Well, everywhere our ball club is situated right now with all the young pitchers we've got on that staff, their confidence has to be put in a position where you give them every opportunity to try to succeed. Now, you come out against the New York Yankees like Snyder did, and this just his 4th major league start, and you only got one pitch that you can get over tonight. Every time you got a changeup over, it left the ballpark.
Yeah, that's true, or it was hit real hard.
But when you do the job he does right there, I think it's a wonderful move by Jerry Manuel to go ahead, and now he's going to feel good about himself. As we talked about the effort yesterday with Parquet, he's going to feel good about himself.
Sure.
Karchner's going to feel good about himself. So Jerry really trying to build and instill some confidence in these young pitchers.
And if you don't have any confidence, you're not going to get anybody out. There's no question.
Well, we're in a position right now where winning the baseball game is not the primary of importance because of the fact that comes later on. You want to win. Certainly you want to win as many games as you can. But right now the primary thing is building confidence in those young pitchers.
2-0 pitch. Fastball right there. And the pitching's been much better since the All-Star break. There's Jimmy. He pitched a whale of a ball game. He's had 3 very good starts back to back to back.
Yeah, from a pitching standpoint, he likes what he sees in that mirror. As Karchner got a big inning yesterday, and all of a sudden, as it turned out, you know, Carlos Castillo comes on and gets a big inning.
Yeah.
So those were 3 very plus factors that happened in a losing cause yesterday.
Strawberry fouls that one back, so the count is full. Curtis will be off as Mike Sorotka charting. He'll be out there tomorrow night against Hideki Arabu. Boy, Mike, he was impressive his last start. Whew.
There's only been 4 or 5 starts. He has not been impressive.
When he was proud of his fastball, he pitched very well this year.
I told one of the Yankee writers today he could have won 13 games for our club this year if he'd had any luck at all.
Yeah. Hit deep. Way back. Cameron to the wall. It's gone. Oh, he crushed that one. Wow. Homers now for Strawberry. He's driven in 39. The Yankees take the lead 5-4.
Well, Whippy had talked about earlier. You got to crowd Darryl Strawberry. If he beats you, it's got to be because you get beat inside with him.
Yeah.
Now, left-hander's a little bit different. Ward's situation right here. He can go away with him, but chances are on 3-2, it's better not be a fastball up out over the plate like that one was. It better be something sliding, going down and away.
Yeah. Or if he's going to throw him the fastball, it should be inside. Whew. He got those arms extended, and he just killed it. That was a laser going out of here to dead center over that 408 sign.
Well, you knew it was gone as soon as he put the lumber on it, as strong as he is.
Yeah. Roche is 0 for 1. He did walk in this ball game as he pops this one to center. Cameron is there, makes the catch, and that'll do it. But a 2-out, 2-run homer by Darryl Strawberry, and the Yankees have regained the lead 5-4.